be some witches spying for the...
It's clear as the eternal fire.
That worked out quite
Yes? Who are you here for?
Triss.
Told her from the start. No men, no pets. 'Tis a decent house for decent folk.
Don't worry, won't stay long.
Geralt, I've got a problem. Can we talk? Yes, Geralt?
Feel all right?
So. Why do you ask?
When you slit Menga's throat, and then... you were fierce. Never seen that side of you.
What would you have had me do? Conjure up a cloud of butterflies?
Not what I mean, and you know it. I'm a little worried how it might affect you.
Well, yeah. I'd probably relive it in my dreams if I wasn't already having nightmares about mages roasting on pyres.
What did you want to talk about?
I got a strange message. Don't quite know what to think.
Who was it from?
Ingrid Vegelbud's servant. Apparently, Lady Vegelbud's prepared to donate a tidy sum. She wants to help mages escape from Novigrad.
Guessing this wouldn't be a selfless act of charity.
You guess right. And that's my problem. Vegelbud needs a favor from me. No details in the letter, unfortunately. I'm supposed to meet the servant at the fish market. Says he needs to explain everything face to face, but these days I can't be sure meeting him's a good idea.
What are you afraid of exactly?
That it's a trap. On the one hand, it's an opportunity I can't afford to let slip. We need the coin. On the other...
Nobody expects you to risk your life.
I expect that of myself. The thing is, it used to be easier. When I didn't know what happens when the witch hunters get their hands on you.
You could have escaped at any time.
I know, but I was still terrified. What if they fetter me in real Dimeridium? You won't always be there to help.
Don't like this at all, but you seem determined. Not about to let you deal with it alone.
Thank you.
The servant. How are you supposed to contact him?
Said I'd recognize him. He'll be in a blue tunic, have a load of keys strapped to his belt. I'm supposed to ask him about the price for his trout.
Gotta be kidding me. He tell you to come holding a red rose?
He doesn't mention flowers, but I won't refuse if you feel like giving me some.
It's a fish market, Triss. Be able to get you some salted cod at best. Think it'll be better if I talk to the mystery man in the blue tunic.
He's expecting to meet me.
You just wait nearby. I'll make sure that note didn't come from the witch hunters, then you come in.
Mm-hmm. Fine. Let's meet there.
Nothing doing. Something reeks around here.
Hey. Looking to make some coin too, eh?
Sir, spare me a copper. And for a bite of bread. I swear it. Elven blood, eh?
I've heard ballads about you. And that sorceress of yours, Guinevere.
Lots of blue jerkins. Interesting.
Chase.
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
What do you have on offer? So long.
Couple of shades. You all right?
Spends
Your
all her
Paler's
days in the
dead.
chapel. That whore who lifts her tail for all comers.
I even heard about that.
Double shades. Played at Son's Den lately.
Stop going there after they sold me dirty fish tech.
Word is,
this side of the
for a handful of
Going all in
amulets.
then.
Can you believe
Damn
it?
foolish bet.
Not if he's got a daft eye card up his sleeve.
Oh!
Fine or not? Allow me, sirrah, to peruse your wares.
Fabric from the distant south. You'll not find it anywhere else.
Just how far south does this fabric come from?
The latest cut.
Yeah.
Know where I can get the best price on trout?
Perhaps. But it wasn't you I was to meet, sir.
Want to talk to the letter's recipient, I gotta be present.
Caution would advise.
Caution's advising you not to argue right now. Trust me.
Seems I've got no choice. Come with me. This way. Help me!
Shut up.
Thank you. Let's go.
What did they want from you?
I've no clue. First time I've laid eyes on them. Maybe... Well, recently someone's been trying to question our messengers about the young Count. Hold on. Where's Miss Marigold? You was come alone, miss.
If not for him, that trio would have dragged you in for questioning. The tall one was Valdo Morris, works for the witch hunters.
Aye, you're surely right, miss. It just weren't what I expected, since Lady Bagelbud...
Now that we're past the initial courtesies, maybe you can tell us who you are.
Lady Vegelbud's valet. I meant you no offence, sir.
Why wouldn't Lady Vegelbud meet with me personally?
She was afraid they'd follow her. Been a nervous wreck of late.
So what's this about? Be straight.
Lady Vegelbud's son. He's the problem. Master Albert's taken an interest in alchemy. Temple guards got him with.
Wouldn't worry about the guard, but since the mage hunters tried to grab you, I'd say Albert's in serious trouble.
Aye. Lady Vegelbud bought off the guardsmen, since the hunters paid for every mage revealed to them.
Guardsmen took a bribe from the frightened family, and whispered a word to the hunters anyway. How'd Ingrid Vegelbud know to contact Triss? That Triss was the right person?
We learned Miss Marigold had helped Myra Base disappear once the witch hunters were onto her. Myra provided Lady Ingrid with magical assistance on a few occasions with Milady's afflictions.
Makes sense. Myra mentioned treating a highborn lady to me once.
Seems Albert needs to disappear as soon as possible.
I can arrange that. Think young Vegelbud can slip out of the house unnoticed?
Tain't that simple, sadly. Master Albert's in hiding at the Vegelbud's country estate. Lady Ingrid's got the notion she can get him out quietly. Wants to throw a lavish masquerade ball.
Am I supposed to attend? Help him escape?
Aye, will not manage without you, miss. Lady Vegelbud fears the Alps being watched.
It's a good idea. A boisterous bash. That'll distract the hunters.
Especially if even half of what I've heard about the Vegelbud's balls is true. Word is, at the last one they served 100 different desserts, and the fireworks boomed from dusk till dawn.
What with the war and all, Milady's ordained but 85 desserts this time. Won't be no candied petals or blue roses from Nazaire. The roses have become dreadfully hard to come by.
Oh, I'd love to see it all.
Expect any trouble during the ball?
Hardest part will be to keep Master Albert's departure a secret from his grandmother.
Is that necessary?
Lady Patricia's a fervent believer of the eternal fire. Knows naught about Albert's interests in alchemy. Luckily, the elder Lady Vegelbud's a rare visitor to the country residence.
Truly an atypical family.
I'm not one to judge, sir.
Hope we won't have to stay till the end.
You're coming with me?
Of course I am. Not about to send you into what could prove to be the lion's den by yourself. Think about it. 85 desserts. While you're still trying to keep your waist at 22 inches.
Geralt, please. How do we get to the residence?
Your invitation. Take it. Guard at the gate will have instructions for you. You're to wear a fox mask, all right? Good luck to you.
Something I need to do first.
Fine. Buy our masks while you're at it. And you should change. Ball attire. I bet you can get everything you need for the ball at Eliel's shop. You know it?
Been there before. Eliel's a friend of Dandelion's. Just masks, right? Probably don't need to wear a doublet, do I?
A doublet, Geralt. And it's not up for discussion. Take care of that, then come see me.
I'll need you to pay up front. Black ones for Danians. As long as they pay and don't hit.
Four witches are evil's fountainhead. They come
Sleep, sleep, sleep.
I don't want to dip your dingle.
Take each other a bigger rat quicker than me. Got a foolproof method for exercising witches. Look at this one. Stop coming. There's somebody coming. Well, another free traitor. Nilfgaard's lackey.
River tosses someone ashore each day.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
So long.
Hello. Good
Stop
day
coming.
to you.
There's
Got my
somebody
eye on
coming.
you, white one. Hey, there are mouse droppings in this bread.
Droppings, my eye. Those are raisins.
This house, has it always been crooked? Of course not. They built it. The grey one again.
Door's been swinging off its hinges all day.
Oh my! Certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare! You look great. You get everything?
Learn anything else about Albert?
Well, almost none of the mages have heard of him. An amateur, I guess.
So why the interest? Temple guards first, then hunters?
He's easy prey, and that's exactly why we should help him.
Everything's ready. We can go.
A shame events like this are so rare. Without them, I'd never get to see you dressed up.
Damn doublet's chafing my armpits, and it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole time. Well then, shall we go?
Greetings, my lord, my lady.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
Must be some mistake. You know why we're here, don't you?
Of course, but I've orders to make certain every guest enters the estate unarmed.
Damn it.
A pleasant evening to you both.
It's beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages. Well?
party with that scrawny harlot.
Oh, come now, don't cry. After all, he's not the only man in the world.
But he's a baronet. Where will I find another baronet? Go away.
Well, well.
Hello, Vivian. No use pretending you don't know me. Is that any way to treat an old mate? Refuse to acknowledge him?
There's been a mistake. I don't know you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that mane anywhere. You might play the great dame now, but before that Baron Edward something pulled you from the gutter, you were a common...
Enough. The lady said she doesn't know you.
Who's this? The new one? Older than the last, it seems. A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So, the less they can, the more they pay. That it?
Let's go, Triss. Wouldn't want to make a scene.
Vivian! Hey! Oh, I liked you much better when you worked the carriages outside the passive flora. Come back.
What a jackass.
I'm done with you.
I must steal a kiss, milady. You shall see. Just stand still and remove your mask.
You're drunk, sir. I shall tell your wife.
Do so, but first, a kiss.
Unhand me, sir. I could be your daughter.
A role play. I relish the thought. I must steal a kiss, milady. You shall see. Just stand still and remove your mask.
Guests.
You're drunk, sir. I shall tell your wife.
Do so, but first, a kiss. When I catch little Miss Clementine...
Of course I won't
what
tell
then?
her.
What then?
Then I'll tell you.
Ooh la la! The little
To my
Mrs.
mind, they're getting their
Minx.
just
She
desserts.
is
I've never been sorceresses.
Looking for me, sir? On a clear day, you can see Nilfgaard's banners from the city walls.
My husband's a supervisor by trade.
Oh my, is he ever sotted?
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's reaching out for that whore. Don't do that again.
Back again, Vivian. Trash.
Can't breathe.
They should throw these kind of balls more often.
My husband's a supervisor by trade.
Want to get slapped?
What is it?
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's another night with that whore.
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Marigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novigrad? You can join us if you want.
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Marigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck. Farewell.
Who is that?
He's an old friend. His name's Moritz Diefenfeld. I'll tell you the story later. Oh, let's look around.
Fables alone maintain a certain standard in regard to elegant descriptions.
Very true. Others claim it's inappropriate in a time of war.
Beg your pardon? Things people won't say to excuse their own sorrow.
How goes it?
The second sword. Is it in case the first one
Then I
breaks?
shall return later.
Looking for me,
Tolerance
sir.
and superstition have always been a fool's remit.
You are the famous...
Ah, another challenger. Please join us. Sir Devenant just vacated his place at the table. It's rather unlikely he'll be back.
What happened to him?
Some good men took him aside to prevent him from hurting himself. So, shall we play? First, you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Cray. The man can afford to lose, so he's likely to be reckless.
Let's do it.
So, one more round? When the cards come your way, you must spring on the opportunity. Your next opponent, Count Gomo Sealing. In his day, his father lost the family estate in the Nimnar Valley. Seems Gomo has followed in his footsteps. Yet do not underestimate him. Desperate men can be dangerous.
Let's do it.
One more round? When the cards come your way, you must spring on the opportunity. Sir Marius Florin. They say he never loses thanks to his Zugelbone amulet. Naturally, I could tell you more on the subject, but...
Let's do it.
lovely lady clearly brings you luck, sir. Hold her,
Intolerance
keep
and
her,
superstition
never let
have
her
always been a
go.
fool's remit.
Why would a witcher come here?
Well?
How is business?
So, how goes it? Who's winning?
He's not been seen around town.
Beaglebugs alone maintain a
He's
certain
made some enemies.
in regards to
Turned to Joel finally. Must
That
have
is
thought he'd get a
true.
second chance.
Others claim it's inappropriate in a time of war.
the things people
She wore a
won't say
turtle
to
mask to the
excuse
last
their
ball.
own
Can you
stooges.
imagine?
A second chance. Good one. Cemeteries are full of men who thought old Joel would give them a second chance.
Siggy, I'll be.
Geralt! Damn it all, how do you recognize me?
The mask. Dead giveaway.
Perfect, right? Could take it off and no one would know the difference.
Hey, Reuben.
Look at that. My favorite accomplice. What's this? Taking a day off from saving the world? Well, we've jested and laughed, but I've a sense you're in a hurry.
Really?
You know, Geralt, somehow I dislike running into you at parties. My bones start to ache, as if bad weather were approaching.
Have you tried the quail baked in cranberry?
No more. I couldn't possibly take another bite.
How you know
dare
the
you?
Something in vellum.
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
Listening to me. Can't breathe. My husband's a supervisor by trade.
How do you dye your hair?
Breathe.
Is it a brew of parsley root?
Mark my words, I'll kick him
Yes,
out.
master?
Yet another night with that whore.
Hard finding work here, you know.
Sold him
With
off.
the eternal fire burning and all that.
Well done, old chap.
I'm not just some old shot. I'm a captain. So I told him.
My husband's a supervisor by trade.
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
Monstrosity.
Looking for me, sir? Time to invest in rubies.
Can't breathe.
Good day. Radovid's not a whit better than Emir. Might even be worse.
Whoa! See the one in the tight tunic? The one who arrived with the red-headed bitch?
Well, well. You called Vegelbud an old stick in the mud, yet here she's hired a male stripper.
But why did he come with a woman?
Perhaps she hands him his props.
Late for supper again. My husband's a supervisor by trade.
Now this might sound obvious, but our hunter they're superbly trained. Won't even whimper without my permission. Sit.
Yes, yes.
You are the famed
Stand.
Geralt of Rivia, are you not?
Lie down.
Don't bother me, please.
Is that you? Geralt of Rivia? And Triss, I did not see you on the guest list.
Baroness, we're here as friends of the family.
As am I. Yet my name was there, at the very top of the list.
Not at all surprising, my lady.
These courtesies grow tiresome quickly. Why are you here?
I think you should ask Lady Vegelbud.
I shall. Believe you me. Lovely pups indeed.
And then a colossal boom.
Oh!
Mark my words, I'll kick him out.
Nothing.
Yet another night
I
with
leapt
that
out of the
whore.
way in time, naturally,
Like the
and it merely singed my eyebrows. Alchemy can be a dangerous sport.
Oh my!
One needs the agility and reflexes of a panther. Roar!
The mage hunters will tend to you yet.
Captured and displayed in the sideshow of a circus. Well, it could be quite profitable.
What a monstrosity.
Yes?
Nice mask.
Rawr! Watch it. And then a colossal boom.
Oh!
Hard finding work here, you know. With the eternal fire burning and all that.
Sold him off.
Alchemy can be a dangerous.
Well done, old chap. I'm not your son.
Oh, God. A reaper's come for me.
La 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 la
Geralt
la
is in Temple's favour herself. Who? Jerry. Is there a count? No count. A lowly witcher.
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
In fact, the romantic myself. Excuse me a moment. Miss?
Yes, it's me. The trout buyer?
Hmm? Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere in private. Thank you for agreeing to help. My valet warned me you might come with a friend. I'd prefer as few as possible knew of Albert's flight, but if you trust this man...
Like no one else.
Any sign of the hunters recently?
Since they attacked my servant at the market, none. All has been quiet. But I bribed a man of the Temple Guard. He claims there's more and more talk of Albert in the ranks.
How did the guardsmen learn about your son's interests to begin with?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source. Merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father. A kind man, but a dimwit. Devoured by an Arrakis. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah. Must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby. A safe one, relatively speaking. Until recently, that is.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions.
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret. It won't be long.
Is your son ready to go? We'll have to act quickly.
Yes, I've seen to everything. Where will you take him?
You're better off not knowing any details. He'll be safe, I promise.
But...
Please, trust me. It's not the first time I've done this.
I know. Thank you.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces. As I said, he's not terribly bright.
Don't worry about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
Let's look for Albert.
chap. I'm not just
And
some
then
old
a
shot.
colossal boom.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out.
Yes?
Albert Vegelbud?
No. I am a Black Panther.
Oh my, Count!
Your excursion to Novigrad. We should talk about it.
Oh, so you are.
Yes, when can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk. Besides, there'll be fireworks later, a jolly good distraction. Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
Be waiting for you there.
Very well. But first, you absolutely must try the Fiorano Rosé. Absolutely.
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
Late for supper again.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Yet another night with that whore.
Oh, God. The Reapers come for me.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Bulbs, economically.
You still speak
Your
to
reputation
her
precedes you,
after
Geralt.
that horrible mismarriage.
Her father and I were chums. I knew old Grimstone quite well.
What of it?
McCracken!
Time to invest in movies.
My, is he ever sotted?
Care to sit down for a spell? Relieved to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even wine. It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about...
Yes?
about that mage we met earlier?
Oh, Maritz. What do you want to know?
How'd you meet?
Geralt, all mages know each other. Some are well over a century old. That's plenty of time to make acquaintances.
In that case, when did you meet him?
At a feast, long ago. He walked up and just blatantly offered to teleport us somewhere quieter.
Seemed just like the type.
Oh, really? At the time, to me, he seemed sweet. He actually pursued me for a while afterwards.
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than his leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
You're a charismatic leader, simple as that.
You really think so?
Absolutely. Next thing you know, they'll be calling you Iron Marigold. Could even wear an eye patch and it'd look right.
For a moment there, I thought you were being sincere.
Of course I'm being sincere. Look at me. Didn't blush a bit. Someone's coming.
Is it Albert?
No, just some lost guest. Shh.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, biag broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
Shh, let's go.
Oh. I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
Oh no. I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first. I hear the statues there are completely, entirely...
Entirely what?
Newt! Come on, Geralt!
Triss, wait.
Geralt! Coming?
Look at the redhead!
Geralt! Coming?
Yes. We'll soon return. No one's even noticed we're gone. Yes, yes.
Geralt! Coming?
Find your own damn spot.
Geralt! Coming?